Hey, it is Zenio Gamer, and we are here with a G2 Siege this week. We're going up against Weeping Angels and Gang of Bang. Okay, for this first fight, we've got a Kamoon Miho Orion, and we're going to be trying, and I know this comp looks weird, but we're actually going into an entire base of this defense, so we're going to be stretching the box a little bit thin. So for this first fight, we're going to be going with a Grogoh, and actually we're going to take the Skogle lead. We're going with Grogoh, Skogle, and Mina. Now the Skogle is triple resistance, probably not going to help. I'm assuming that Orion is max accuracy, but you know, it's worth a shot. So the basic concept here is that the Miho is going to be going after the Grogoh, who obviously will need to be hit 5 times in order to die. If the Grogoh is defense broken, the Kamoon will chase him as well. If the Grogoh is not defense broken, then he's going to chase the Skogle and split the damage. We're using the Skogle to kill the Miho, and then we're using the Mina to kill and hopefully control the Orion first, and then later on to finish out the Kamoon. So no sustain here makes this mildly concerning, but I do think we have enough damage to kind of take over the fight right here. So we had no defense break. That was perfect to start. The Mina did exactly what we thought it would do. Now for the Miho, wow, these kitties are going to mess me up on this fight. Miho went straight for Grogoh like we expected. The Mina did manage to reduce the Orion attack bar a little bit. We're going to see that the Mina has enough attack bar that she's going to act before Orion. Now, of course, the Kamoon is going to cut and shield the Orion, but even so, the Mina has a chance to stun the Orion. So I'll go ahead and take the defense buff on the Grogoh so that I can live a little bit longer against that Mina. And now hopefully we'll get a stun here. We did get the stun. We didn't do much damage, but we got the stun. We will see if we can get another stun. Perfect. And there goes the first one. Now, do we go for this Miho? And I think the answer is no. Let's just keep going with control. Do exactly what we're doing so far. And let's see, we'll try and get the stun on the Mina again. Got the provoke. It's actually kind of the same thing right there. This could finish the Kamoon right here. I think we got enough. We did. So now the next Skogle Rock is going to result in a win for us. We can try and stun the Miho right there. Didn't stun, but it didn't matter. Grogoh held up like an absolute tank, and I was just about to say as long as the Skogle doesn't get stunned. Okay, so now we need to try to stun or provoke this Miho because of the defense break on the Mina. I wonder how many times when I record this, I'm going to see how many times I actually said all of this wrong. Okay, we did get the stun right there. Uh-oh. Alright, let's go ahead and take our defense buff, and the rock comes down. Okay, got a little bit hairy at the end, but it did work out. We got a win to start off the siege. As you can see, it was against a G2 player too, so not bad. And we'll move on to the next fight. Okay, for this next fight, this is obviously going to be an RNG fight with that Monty there. So we're going to try and take the Monty down. Once Monty is gone, there's actually not a ton of damage on the enemy side. So we're bringing in triple sustain. The idea here is this could be a really long fight, but the Vigor's defense breaks are going to allow us to kill through the Kamoon shield eventually. This Tianqin has ignore defense on his slot 1, so he does decent damage. And I'm going to have two monsters here giving me crit resist plus Triana for the death protection, just in case the Monty RNG actually rolls like a 1 and sets my health really low on the Tianqin. Obviously, Monty's going to be going after Tianqin, and the Kamoon will be going after the Triana. We're going to go after the Iris. We're going to go after the Iris, even though it means we have to break through her shield. So we're going to start off on the Iris. We did get the defense break. She's... Oh, okay, Monty went after Vigor, which is weird. Monty should have gone after Tianqin, so that was kind of odd. So the Iris did get the strip there. And we'll go ahead and clear off this silence now. Keep working on this Iris, and this could actually get rid of the Iris. Oh, either a tanky Iris or my Tianqin just missed some crits. I didn't quite see, because he should have done enough damage to kill. Okay, so that one wasn't too bad, I don't think. That Kamoon is going to go after Tianqin, but I still have my death protection up. So let's go ahead and just try and sleep the Monty, maybe. I didn't want to risk the Iris revenge. Oh, the proc there is perfect. We get rid of the defense break. That's going to help a lot. Vigor is going to be back up in one more turn. So for right now, we'll just hit that Monty. Let's see here. Let's reduce our crit hit chances. Iris gets the silence again. We're gonna just try and sleep the Monty, and now Vigor should be able to defense break the Iris right here. Let's see if it's going to be enough. Almost. We're getting there. We're getting there slowly but surely. Oh, the revenge was perfect. Iris is gone. So now I think we're good. No matter how low this goes, I've got my Triana death protection. It didn't go low anyway. We wound up pretty nice there, but yeah, we're golden now. So now we can just start working on this Monty. We stayed healed up right here. So actually the Monty RNG never really did cause me any problems, but you can see the idea here. Even if the Monty RNG had actually dropped somebody really low, I have sustain off of all 3 units and I have death protection off of the Triana, so it just would have taken me a little bit of time to re-heal, but I wouldn't have actually died. And that was pretty much the idea here, was just to kind of guard against that RNG. And okay, we did get the defense break, so as long as he doesn't just go crazy proc out, which he didn't, this should... Wow. That is a tanky Monty. I can't get through the shield. You know what? I think I'm going to take the hit right now. Okay, that helped. We got a little bit of a hit there. And now this should finish off that Monty with the... Ow! That was a really tanky Monty, but okay, now we're good. Okay, for this next fight, we've got this Commune, Orion, Mihos, so we're actually going to bring in a classic siege defense in Ajir, Skogal, and Triana. Now, my Ajir and Skogal are both in will runes, and then the Skogal is also giving me shield. So it's a shield will, sort of. The only thing is my Triana does not have will runes, because most Trianas don't. But as long as the Orion doesn't defense break the Triana on the first turn, I should be good, because my Ajir can control the Orion from there, until the Skogal Rock gets the Orion down. So, of course, it targeted Triana. Okay. We made it. That was what we needed to happen. And ideally, okay, so we're good. And now the Commune actually shielded the Mihos. So we're going to be able to take that take half the Orion attack bar. We'll get a little... Oh, that was actually quite perfect. So, of course, Orion's going to get shielded here now. I think we're going to go ahead and just brand this Orion. Even though he's going to get shielded, we'll boost the damage from the Skogal Rock. Skogal did take 1 hit, which was good. Oh, that was not good. So let's go ahead and clear our defense break. We got the Orion, and that pretty much means we got the win, because they're not going to be able to do much without defense breaks. I mean, they can do... That Miho can still do some damage, but once the defense breaks are gone, it's basically GG. And now we just have to wait to get another Skogal Rock up to finish off the Miho. We can actually auto out and move on to the next fight. Okay, for this next Miho fight, we're going to try a little bit of a speed test. Now, my Draco is not crazy fast. He's 289, but I do get the slight extra speed lead from the Garo. And we're just going to roll the dice that we can outspeed, and as long as we do, I think we've got a pretty good shot to win this one. Because we'll get the immunity up for that first Orion. The Orion could still strip and defense break if things go bad, but I'm also going to have a chance to stun either the Miho or the Commune. Okay, we did get the speed lead, and for what it's worth, I checked the record of the enemy defense first, and it was 0-2, which gave me an idea that it wasn't a crazy fast Orion. I wouldn't usually try a speed test if I thought there was a chance I was going to get outsped. So now we're going to go ahead and just try and get the stun off on this Miho, which also lowered its HP a lot, and it gives my Skogal a much better chance to kill the Miho. We worked out where the Orion did not actually strip off the... immunity. Now, at this point, I don't really have any reason to go ahead with my skill 2 here, because there is, well, there's just no reason to yet. We're just going to go ahead and try and come back to our immunity while we wait for that Miho to die. We'll go ahead and put 1 hit up here, and it looks like the Miho might... Okay, it didn't kill Draco. So now the rock is coming down. We'll go ahead and get our defense breaks out. Uh-oh. Didn't like that proc. Don't stun the Skogal. Okay. We have to stun the Miho right here. We need a stun. We did not get the stun. And that is not good. That is very not good. That is very not good. I think that Miho's going to act first, and it might kill me. We have to try to proc back. Okay, it didn't kill me, but it wasn't enough. Skogal's gone. Miho's gonna kill Draco, so we can take the kill on the Commune here while he's unshielded. Oh, we didn't have enough to kill him. And, okay, Orion, chill. Have to kill the Miho because she can multi-hit and my heal is still blocked right now. I meant stun, obviously. Okay, that's GG. Oh, man, I really thought I was gonna win that. That turned so fast. All right, we'll try this one again. Okay, for this next fight, we're going to be trying something really weird. It's this Amarna, Kali, and Surtur. Now, part of this goes to the speed tuning. So you'll see my Amarna is 232, my Kali is actually 246, and the Surtur is 221. So I am going to get outsped, and something's going to get killed. Now, one of a couple of things will happen. Amarna does have will. So if the will doesn't get stripped, Amarna will live and he'll be able to resurrect. If he does get stripped and he gets killed, then I'm probably going to lose. But as long as the Amarna doesn't get stripped, defense broken, and killed, then I have the ability to resurrect or heal. And then basically we're going to be able to use our Kali to attack boost the Surtur. And then hopefully we'll be able to stun the Miho with the Surtur skill 2 and then come back around and kill the Miho. Okay, so Amarna did not get stripped. That's okay. So now we can actually cleanse if we didn't die, which we did not die. So we'll go ahead and take our attack buff. We will take our cleanse. And now what we're actually going to do, I changed my mind, we're going to stun the Orion because that will force the Commune to shield the Orion, which is going to allow us to get... Oh, we didn't get the stun. And we did get the defense break, and of course we can't cleanse. Does Miho go after the Surtur or the Amarna? Because they're both defense broken, and Surtur's at 40%. If Miho goes after the Amarna, then I need to tectonic shift her right now. I've got invincibility on the Kali anyway. So let's tectonic shift her right now. If she goes after the Amarna, then I can kill her. And if she doesn't go after the Amarna, that's probably going to lose anyway. She did go after the Amarna. He lived. Okay, let's see, the Surtur's going to go next. I don't want the Miho to revenge me, so we'll defense break there, or not. Okay, we just need this kill right here, and we're okay. Okay, alright, I think we're good now. I think we're good. It's still actually not super comfortable. Do I want the brand or the defense break? I'll take the defense break, and that should do some good damage right there. Now we're going to get stunned. Surtur's going to die. Just don't kill. Okay. I think I better take the attack buff first. This is getting kind of tight. Let's get a brand. And there we go. Now the reason I went for brand instead of defense break obviously is the Kali tectonic shift ignores defense, but the brand was going to amplify the damage. It would have most likely killed either way. Okay, we got our Surtur back and now we're good. That was a stressful fight. I feel like the fight before that I lost, I should have won, and I'm not so sure I should have won this one. This one was really close, but I guess it balanced out. We got the base, and we'll move on to the next fight. Okay, it looks like we're going to be doing mostly 4 stars this siege, which I haven't done in a while. We'll see if my monster box is deep enough, but for this next fight, we've got this Aegir Harmonia Skogal. Looks like a pretty easy copper target. Now I think we're going to actually bulldozer. We're going to bulldozer the Harmonia first, and then we're going to copper the Skogal second. Just because that Aegir is going to come after my dozer, and he's going to be stripping, so we want to make sure that we use our dozer first. Now if you guys have seen by the way, if you've seen my auto win dozer video, this is why you need will runes on all 3 monsters, because you get to decide which monster goes first. So the Harmonia actually did outspeed me, but there was nothing she could really do anyway because I had will runes up. So we'll go ahead and take care of her first. And now, there you go. The Aegir goes after the dozer, but it doesn't really matter because I'm going to go ahead and one-shot this copper. Oh, don't proc. Holy crap. That was a meaty Skogal. 58k through the shield and he lived. He still died. Had he procced, I would have lost. That was a meaty Skogal. But it didn't really matter. Like I said, Aegir is now just going to be occupied with dozer while my copper cycles his cooldowns. Even if Aegir manages to kill the dozer, which it looks like he's going to. Jesus. Whoa. Okay there, Mr. Aegir. That's a lot of procking. So we've got a 60k. We've got a 60k Skogal and an Aegir that takes 6 turns every time he goes. We're still good. And we're gonna move on to the next fight. Okay, for this next fight, we've got this Fran Orion Lucas. So we're going to be bringing in our Shield Will Galleon. Now, one thing you're going to notice is the speed tuning is just terrible on this team. Unfortunately, my Miho is 239, much faster than the Galleon. Never built this team really to work together, but because I'm doing so many 4-star fights this siege, I'm just running out of monsters that have defense break or in will runes. And so what we're probably going to do is use the Mihos skill 1 and maybe try and stun or attack bar reduce the Orion, depending on if that friend gives it immunity or not. And we're going to wait to hit the Lucas until probably turn 3 rather. See, there we go. So now we got the defense break, we got the revenge. We'll go ahead and just hit again, break the shield. Now we're going to go ahead and put our own immunity up. Now the Miho is going to continue to be targeted here. The reason we brought Miho is because that Lucas is going to have a really high crit rate, and the Lucas is going to continue to target the Miho and not be able to kill it, hopefully. So he did nothing there actually, basically no damage whatsoever. Now we can go ahead and just reduce him a little bit. He's still the only one without immunity, so we'll keep reducing him. We're going to hold off on our time to loot and just do that. And this should actually kill the Lucas, and we're good to go. Now there's no damage on the enemy side. So the idea here was that Lucas was not going to be able to kill Miho, and that way we could go with no damage on our side as well. Okay, for this next fight, we're going to use another monster I haven't used in ages, which is this Ashubal. Now, you see that it's really slow. The Lauren is actually going to act ahead of the Ashubal, and the Mimir is going to act slightly after. So the big key here is you see that there's no defense break on the enemy side, and there's also no immunity on the enemy side. So even if they control me for a couple of turns, I should be tanky enough to survive for those turns until I get the Ashubal sleep off. And even better, my Lauren outsped, so we're going to reduce the attack bar, and then we're just going to put everybody to sleep right now. Oh, we didn't get everybody to sleep. Oh, that was a nice counter right there. So now we're going to go ahead and just shut down this Commune right here. And so Commune is pretty much gone. I actually had planned on targeting... You know what, we're going to save our Turbulence for that Ajir. I had planned on targeting the Ajir first, but the way things broke out, we just had to do it this way. So now we've got that Ajir controlled, really, and the Ajir's gone. So there we go. Like I said, that worked out really nicely. Now, even if I hadn't outsped, I should have still been fine there, because the enemy just had no way to protect itself from the sleep, short of just like really lucky resistance. Okay, for this next fight, we've got this Iris Lucas Triana. I've never seen this combination before, but what I'm seeing here again is I don't think, without an attack buff, I don't think the Lucas is going to be able to one-shot my Joltan, so I'm going to allow him to take some damage against him. We're going to use the Bella either for a strip or defense break as is appropriate, and then we're using the Stella because of her 7 hits. She's also got Shield Will, which might guard against Iris getting a strip stun. And so basically we're going to be using the Stella to try to kill the Lucas through the shield, as long as I am able to, or not through the shield, through the Triana passive. So as long as I'm able to kill that Lucas, then I've got enough sustain that Iris will just suicide herself on Joltan, even if the Stella were to die to that Triana later on. So we'll go ahead and take our defense break here. And that actually worked out. Can we get enough damage? We did. So the Lucas actually got one shot. Now, one other thing to notice here, I didn't mention this at the start, but obviously Joltan gave me a speed lead, so I was running around 240 speed, which was kind of important because there was no speed lead on the enemy side, and I figured 240 gave me a chance. I actually thought the Iris was going to outspeed me, but I did not think that either the Triana or the Lucas would outspeed me, specifically because I had that speed lead, so that 240 speed was supposed to be enough to basically take first turn. So we got the defense break and killed the Iris, and now we're good. I mean, once again, we can just pretty much auto out and move on to the next fight. Okay, for this last fight, we've got this Galleon Clara Mihos. So we're going to be bringing in a light monster in the form of Shaman who's going to take half damage from that Miho. We're bringing in the Orochi because of his ability to add lots of continuous damage to kill that Miho. And then what we're doing is we're actually bringing in 2 wind monsters to kind of force Galleon to go after Shaman. So if he happens to derp, then he's just going to skill 1 the Shaman. Now my Shaman over here is going to be close to max resistance. He's 85 resistance, but we do not have any shield or will runes on this team. Oh, we do have shield will runes. We do not have any will runes, so if the Galleon does time to loot, the one risk we have here is if he defense breaks one of the wind monsters and does not defense break the Shaman, then the Miho is going to retarget, and if she goes after the Orochi, I'm probably going to lose. So this is our last fight for the day. We were really thin in the monster box, and this was kind of what we could come up with. It's also the last team in this 4-star base, and this is, oh yeah, so he did derp right there. Miho did exactly what we expected her to do. So now we actually want to damage this Miho a little bit before we put the continuous damage on it. And I think we will we'll let the Shaman do the damaging. So what we're going to do right here is just skill 2 the Galleon, because my Shaman's going to hit the Miho really hard. And so we'll go ahead, skill 1. Oh, he missed the crit. So of course he didn't hit really hard because he missed the crit. So the Galleon did defense break everybody. We'll go ahead and just do our heal right now. We don't want to get revenge, so we'll go ahead and try and put glancing there. And you see we took just about no damage. So I still want that Shaman to get a hit off first. Let's try and get the crit this time. We did. Yeah, there's that big hit that we were waiting for. Whoa, chill. Okay, so it's a good thing this is the other reason we brought in the Chassoon, so we're back up to full. Now that stun was not good. Okay, but there we go. We got our heal, we got our attack buff, and now we should hopefully be able to do enough damage to go ahead and finish off this Miho. Yeah, we got the 4 continuous damage. She dies. And we can go ahead and finish the Galleon off here. And there you go. So the idea here, as you saw, was basically just we didn't want that Miho to revenge on anything. We wanted all the Miho damage to go over to the Shaman. We had sustain coming from 2 different monsters, so we were able to take the defense breaks, and then we just used the continuous damage to kill the Miho. And so that's going to be it for today's siege. 9 out of 10. Not, obviously, you never want to lose one, but it is a G2 siege, and it was, we can actually see right here, swept all formations. So it was all 10 fights on 4-star bases, which is a challenge I haven't given myself in quite a while, and we faced either a Miho or a Lucas in basically just about every fight. And it does get tough to kill that many Mihos, so I'm actually kind of happy with the results of today's siege. But on that note, thank you guys as always for watching. I hope you found the video interesting. You know I always try and do something different with sieges, so I don't think I've done one like this in a while. And with that said, I'll see you next time. Hey guys, if you're still with me to this point, then that means that you probably liked the video, found it entertaining, or even better, both. So please smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment down below, because those things help the channel grow, and more importantly, they show me that the video is useful, and that's the whole reason I do this in the first place.